Dear Grace, I'm back. I'm at the park outside the library, and it's mayhem. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. A couple of kids playing behind me. I'm calling today Toddler Day at the library. There are 4 toddlers in my vision. None of them are over 2 feet tall. I guess maybe around 2 feet. No, probably not. They're all just barely walking. Basically just stumbling around. Sorry, I'm trying to record what they're saying, but can't quite hear it. So we're going to go back to the news, since that seems to be the only thing I can do for you. We'll be right back. That worked. As soon as I said that, the kids left. We have the, I don't know if it's Tai Chi, but I call it the finger punch guys at the library today. All here trying to focus their energy, be able to give the old one finger punch, knock the guy over. Tempted to let one of them punch me, just to see if it wakes me up. Anyways, to the news. At a meeting, Netanyahu says Israel intends to take control of Gaza. Tell you what, the world really fucked up on Gaza. Israel too, for that matter. Microsoft incorporates OpenAI's ChatGPT-5 into consumer developing and enterprise offerings. Probably the most disliked politician in the world, dug forward on how Canadians view Trump. 15 fun things to do in Vancouver this weekend, August 8th to 10th. I won't be doing any of them, so I'm not going to read them. Vehicle, businesses, break-ins continue to plummet in Vancouver. That's a good news story. Amazing. I think I should get a pipe, Grace. No, I'm not smoking weed anymore. I got nothing to do with my hands. An AI system found a new kind of physics that scientists have never seen before. Well, no offense, scientists. Your physics suck, and they haven't changed for a long fucking time. Fuck the Big Bang. New compensation model favorably received by London family doctors. Some London area family doctors say a new compensation model aimed at recruiting and retaining more family physicians in Ontario is a step in the right direction. How about, instead of more doctors, come up with more solutions? Grace. Mexico's Shine Bomb says no need for bilateral trade deal with Canada. Unlike anything I'd ever seen, BC man captures footage of ferry on security camera. Squalmut. Toddlers just keep coming. Probably about 6 now. All good moms too, letting them all walk, fall on their face and shit. Toughen little bastards up. Apparently we're seeing ferries on security cameras. New Westminster police use taser on suspect. These symptoms could be an early warning signs of MS a decade before diagnosis. Well, these should be way the fuck out there. Completely unprovable, I'm guessing. I'm going to read this, Grace. Signs of a rogue immune system may be present more than a decade before the debilitating physical symptoms of multiple sclerosis, MS, reveal themselves. A new study found poor mental health may be one of the earliest hints of this disease, which impacts about 2.8 million people globally. Poor mental health. And how the fuck do you measure poor mental health? And how the fuck do you equate that to MS? Please let me know. University of British Columbia epidemiologist Marta Rules Aguilera and colleagues investigated the medical histories of 2,038 patients with MS in Canada and compared them to 10,180 patients without. Well, technically you can compare those 2,000 with the rest of the population without, but whatever. They found patients who went on to develop MS had presented to their physicians with symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, dizziness, anxiety, and depression more often than the general population. What's more, these clues appeared as early as 15 years before established symptoms were first detected. Google confirms it has been hacked. Warns users' data stolen. Wow, someone read my Gmail. That must be fascinating. Andy Cohen hosts a town hall with the cast of The Naked Gun. Metro Vancouver weather. Thunderstorms possible. Showers. Gusting wind. I'd love a good thunderstorm right about now, Grace. If I had my Hasselblad today, Grace, I can make a fortune. Photograph all these little kids without them knowing. Then sell the photos back to the parents. Because chances are it'll be the best photo they've ever had taken of their kid. Just saying. I hate having a good memory, Grace. There's a crow at this library that has a fucked up foot. Or he's pretending. Hard to tell, crows. He might be pretending. I'm gonna watch this little fucker. There's a lot of people eat on these benches where I sit. Don't know if you heard that, Grace, but it's bug crawling on the kid. Who's not a toddler, by the way. And I'm probably going to use the Hasselblad. Probably use the Canon. 60 to 600 millimeter Sigma lens. I tend to take pictures of the flowers, or secretly I'm taking pictures of the kids. Sounds perverted, but it isn't. Thought experiment. Thought experiment. Which is a higher environmental impact? Uplifts or e-bikes? I don't know what an uplift is. We got a lot less competitive. We've got a lot less competitive. Stanley Donwood on creating Radiohead's iconic artwork. Perseverance rover captures Mars Vista as clear as day. What they don't tell you is most of the NASA Mars photos are doctored up. In my opinion, Grace. Disproportionate benefits. Changes coming to the way Canada's 9 million airplane members. I'm definitely not one. There we go. Almost 25 million worth of suspected cocaine seized at Sarnia area border crossing. You would think it would still be relatively easy to smuggle. I'm just saying. I mean, there's got to be miniaturized subs. Just running up and down the coast all the time. Or something. I'll think about it, Grace. Maybe tomorrow I'll come up with some good smuggling ideas. Microsoft is cautiously onboarding Grok 4 following Hitler concerns. Okay. I didn't know there was Hitler concerns about Grok. Sophia Gregorio Trudeau says, there's no shame in talking about how sex during menopause. Here's what a doctor wants you to know. The wild, quadruped robot just stormed through a glass window, and I can't look away. BC campers had nearly $30,000 in fines over a long weekend for flouting campfire bans. Winnipeg Dental Clinic sues man who described terrible experience in a series of online reviews. What's the matter, Dental Clinic? A little too close to home? And that's where we should use AI first. So with dentists, have them review all those x-rays and see how many of those cavities really are cavities or not. How many are just bullshit. I'm anti-dentite. I'm proud of it, Grace. I don't give a fuck. Costco customers shocked after someone drains all the funds from their gift cards. Victims of alleged prolific Vancouver scammer share stories. Warnings online. Collage art is surging in popularity. Collage art is surging in popularity as crowd-hungry as a crowd hungry for offline activities finds a new way to stick together. I'm back on the caffeine, Grace, in case you can't tell. What have we done? OpenAI ChatGPT-5 could launch in a few hours, but have OpenAI CEO Sam Altman safety concerns. Blah blah blah. China just built a clean energy system in Antarctica. People should be less worried about AI than cult leaders. Just saying, Grace. The Aurora Borealis could be visible in large parts of Canada this week. Here's why. Don't care. Well, that was for me. Let's go to headlines. Let's go to Canada. More CBN communities evacuating as wildfire grows. Montreal mini pig gets temporary reprieve from eviction. Timmy, the Montreal mini pig, has been given a reprieve, at least temporarily. Napani woman charged after attempted kidnapping. Really confusing. Nova Scotia forest restrictions leave public scrambling for what's okay. Manitoba Premier calls U.S. politicians attention seekers, throwing a timber tantrum. How about all politicians are attention seekers? Just name one that's fucking done anything in the last 100 years. Diefenbaker's the only one I can remember that ever fucking did anything. Maybe Tommy Douglas. Government lawyer will be in court today to intervene on the side of Alberta's separatists. What a waste of time. Look at all the time and money that's been spent on that bullshit. Family of murdered Calgary teen devastated, plead for information from public. Two-way race emerges in Quebec by-election, with Conservatives hoping. Hot, muggy weather in Toronto could hang around for weeks, meteorologist. I don't like Toronto. It's definitely muggy. Vancouver's way better. Temperature-wise. Environment-wise. Weather-wise. Toddlers are all gone. I guess 10 minutes about their limit. Tai Chi guys are still pretending to punch each other. I'm still yet to see any of them actually do it. They just put their hands up close to each other's chests. They want to see the punch that knocks the guy right flat on his ass. Oh, that would be entertaining. They would bring people to this library. Alright. Summer storms a mixed blessing as 70k lightning strikes sparks surge BC wildfires. 70k means nothing because we don't know how many there are on a regular basis. Just saying, Grace. Canada has a lot of Winnipeg police charged 2 officers. Winnipeg police have laid charges against 2 of their own officers. Their service, blah blah blah. Most ridiculous decision. Doug Ford slams Ontario judge over bike lane decision. Not what you think they are. Inside a teen facility facing years of red flags, mistreatment, claims. Nova Scotia crops withering in dry conditions, hitting farmers in the pocketbook. Where do they grow in Nova Scotia? Men charged in connection with 44 migrants found in truck in Quebec. Men charged in connection with 44 migrants found in truck in Quebec. 3 ins. None injured as firefighters tame huge fire in King Street, East, in downtown Hamilton. Funnel clouds, golf ball-sized hail reported in Manitoba. Bakery operating at a home in Ajax may close after complaints. Semi-truck, scraper truck, under Whoop-Up Drive Bridge. Many Canadians with disabilities are missing out on tax savings and benefits. Hundreds of charges laid. Toronto woman serving life sentence for axe murder of boyfriend seeks early release in rare faint hope hearing. Predatory towing targeted with new collision exclusion zone finds in Alberta. Over 400 kids in Toronto are on our wait list for a big brother or big sister amid a shortage of mentors. That's didn't even know that program still existed. Skip me a lot of these stories, Grace. Let's go to World. Canada's too fucking boring. FBI firing senior officials at odds with Trump administration. Putin says he hopes to meet Trump next week. Business. The world sucks too. Ottawa upholds CRTC ruling on wholesale internet access to allow for more competition. OpenAI finally launched GPT-5. Here's everything you need to know. I think I might try that, Grace. Tim Horton parent restaurant brands beats sales estimates with marketing value push meal deal. Tim Hortons is still on my shit list. It will always be on my shit list until I apologize to the bathroom fiasco. Grace. What's slimy, green, and flourishing thanks to climate change? I was trying to think of a joke for that one, Grace. Got nothing. There's got to be a snot joke in there somewhere. I don't think I've ever made a snot joke, Grace. But a million fart jokes. Toyota reports a 37% drop in profit, cuts its forecast due to Trump's tariffs. Australia worried by Trump threat to raise U.S. farmer tariffs to 250%. There's now a new 3-digit number you can dial to reach Toronto police. Costco customers shocked after someone drained. Yeah, I did that one. Shake Shack opening 6 new locations in Greater Toronto area. Here's where they are. Let's try technology. New study sheds light on ChatGPT's alarming interactions with teens. This one might be worth reading. "28 minutes in, Grace." Still waiting for someone to slap someone else. Tai Chi guys. I should actually just ask them what the fuck they're doing. Or take their pictures, but no one would pay me anything for them. Just a bunch of old guys like me. Alrighty. I was tempted to buy a Grok subscription this morning, even though I can't afford it. But we'll see. Let's read this ChatGPT article. ChatGPT will tell 13-year-olds how to get drunk and high, instruct them how to conceal eating disorders, and even compose a heartbreaking suicide letter to their parents if asked, according to new research from Watchdog Group. The Associated Press reviewed more than 3 hours of interactions between ChatGPT and researchers posing as vulnerable teens. Chatbot typically provided warnings against risky activity, but went on to deliver startling, detailed, and personal plans for drug use, calorie-restricted diets, or self-injury. I mean, it's not like this information isn't already out there on forums and everything else. So why is it ChatGPT's problem? Isn't this an internet problem? What they should do is compare the conversation with ChatGPT to conversations between real teens online or in person. Because they're trying to villainize technology when technology is just doing what humans have been doing for a gazillion years anyways. So go through or put a couple of million words from forums through ChatGPT. And then compare that to its answers and see if its answers are more not sure about this one, Grace. Five targeted serums that will give your skin a boost. Xbox Contraband video game on hold after more than 5 years of development. Renaissance Fair set to transport Grand Prairie Public Library. Diagnostic tool for detecting equine lameness. Google's AI steers Didsbury pool patron awry. Town of Didsbury advises public to get information from the source after swimmer's internet search yield wrong schedule. Quite an article. Thank God we got the press covering this in Didsbury. World News here by the Albertan. The Didsbury Aquatic Centre's management has a message for its patrons. Take with a big grain of salt any information generated by Google's AI overview. Better yet, confirm any information presented as a result of an online search by checking the municipality's official website, where the schedule can be found by selecting the Parks Records tab, then clicking on the Didsbury Aquatic Centre, or even verifying by contacting the indoor pool staff. So, what they want us to do is just go back to the fucking telephone. So I have to Google it and then telephone. I might as well just fucking telephone, right? Town Didsbury staff advised the public on July 29th that it received reports that Google's AI was providing incorrect information. I mean, they're right. Often Google's wrong, but you also have to learn to double check your sources. A new era of subtle celebrity cosmetic surgery tweaks it here. YouTuber folds a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 2 million times. Here's how it held up. Google unleashes Genie AI that builds game worlds in seconds. Here's what you can do with it. Someone's going to use that for porn. Match, collect, win. Squishmallow's universe expands with new game match. It's like technology is an entirely different language, especially when you get into this gaming shit. Nintendo download. Space, swords, and adventures galore. Cremation has become the norm in Northern Ontario. Funerals directors say. Probably because it's 2025 Subaru WXTS review. Old dog gets new tricks. Hotel Georgia penthouse sells for $15.7 million in downtown Vancouver. Bored yet, Grace? I'll go into entertainment. This will be way more exciting. Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband and talent manager Brandon Blackstorm dies at 48. That was not good. Former Superman actor says he's joining ICE. Backs Trump's immigration crackdown. Dean Cain is joining ICE. Okay. No comment. J.D. Vance's 5-word reaction to South Park's humiliating him as Trump's man baby, kicked by president. That'd be funny. Trying hard to get to our Grace, but A, I may get rained on. B, this news sucks. Only good thing is, the cute baby that was making eyes at me yesterday is back. Actually, there's 2 cute babies. It might be twins. Yeah, I just realized that. Those are twins. That's a boy and a girl twin. And yesterday, every time the mom walked by me, the girl would make eyes at me. So I started sticking my tongue out at her. Probably gonna get arrested at this library. Yeah, it'd be worth it. Oh, I need that camera, Grace. The ends are hot right now. Scarborough's shock captures life on Toronto's edges. Machine Gun Kelly hosts free concert at Toronto's Horseshoe Tavern. John Cena says his hair transplant changed the course of my life. I shaved my head today, Grace. The paper trailer, long-awaited The Office spin-off, is already given deadpan. Of all people, Chanel's Istanbul boutique refused entry to Jennifer Lopez, saying she does not have an appointment. No appointment, No access. I just realized that if I took pictures of the twins, I could charge twice as much because there's two of them. Which makes it twice as hard. Get them both in frame. Perfectly focused. An expression of something. Okay, well, I've got 8% power left on the phone, so we'll see how far we get. 41 minutes in. Safaris aren't just for newlyweds and families. Here's what it's like to go alone. Prince Andrew slept with 12 women in the first 12 months of his marriage. There's a period joke in there somewhere. And I was right about the twins. It's a boy and a girl. Because one has earrings and one doesn't. Trump claims again Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon are next to be cancelled. He's actually probably right on that one because they're both a waste of time, as are all those shows. People bitch and complain about AI. Yet they watch those shows, which are basically AI could recreate those in a second. There's nothing new. There's nothing unique. No celebrity's ever going to get on Kimmel and reveal some massive secret. It's not going to happen. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of entertainment. I'm not sure why people care. Most of these entertainment ones are stupid. I'm not going to bother with sports. They're stupid too. Science, well, a bunch of bullshit, but Seeing the Invisible, UBCO scientists create first of its kind imaging technology. Mystery of why sea stars keep turning into goo finally solved. That's not what scientists thought. Oh my god, a scientist was wrong? Amazing Grace. Mars Life Explorer should include an agnostic life finder. Agnostic life finder, okay? What are they worried? That the Life Explorer is going to find a big cross on Mars? Just saying, Grace. Stone Age family may have been cannibalized for ultimate elimination 5,600 years ago, study suggests. Stone Age family. Man, these scientists are smart. They can go all the way back to the Stone Age and prophesize cannibalism. Just saying, Grace. Another article about the full moon. Nobody cares. Why on Earth is the planet's day getting shorter? It's getting shorter by milliseconds. Nobody cares. Using AI to see what we see. NASA and Congress wrestle over the space station and how to replace it. For what reason? Throw the fucking thing in the ocean and forget about space. Do all this shit on Earth first. In my opinion, Grace. What the fuck would I know? Alrighty, now we got some action. Somebody's helping, not helping. Joining the Tai Chi guys. His own form of, I'm gonna call it homeless yoga. Homeless Tai Chi, because he's moving his hands around. I'm doing homeless yoga. Just sit on my legs. Birds found thriving in a very large commercial forest in Maine. Well, that's quite the story. Regenerative spinal cord injury therapy repairs tissues and reverses paralysis. Battle of the Big Bang Review, a question of origins. Is it me, or does the Big Bang just seem like when we used to turn on TVs in the 60s and 70s, where there'd be that one little dot in the center when you first turn it on, and then also when you turn it off, that one little dot just explodes into the screen. This is a lot like what the Big Bang is. So when I flip the switch, turned on the simulation, here we all are. Iron nanoparticles created from expired supplements can help treat contaminated water. SpaceX set to launch 24 Amazon Project Cooper satellites. Giant rogue planets could host scaled-down planetary systems. Wow. Scientists levitate 300 million atoms at room temperature for pure quantum state. Well, I'll be able to sleep tonight, Grace. Fossil evidence reveals early primates evolved in cold climates, not tropical forests. Because again, we know exactly what the Earth has been like all these years. Because we're scientists, we're so smart. Earthquake risk in Canada. Yukon fault shows signs of awakening after 12,000 years, threatening thousands. Science stuff is health. China reports over 7,000 chikungunya cases in Guangdong province amid aggressive containment efforts. Still talking about COVID or what? Looks like a picture of a mosquito. mRNA vaccine technology downgraded. Starting to think they're exactly two types of people in this world. ones that believe all this bullshit and the ones that don't. Which one do you think I am, Grace? Three new measles cases reported in Manitoba. No offense, but big fucking deal. I'm gonna go old school in this one. Say do it like we did in the 60s. One person gets infected, infect the entire fucking family and get over with it once. And they're all immune. If you're afraid of dying of measles, then maybe you should take better care of your health. Just saying. These are all just fear stories. Scientists spent 25 years studying superagers. Here's what they learned. Can your diet and gut microbiome be the key to healthy aging? Doubt it. Put my gut through hell its entire life. Yet I'm 60 and in relatively good health, comparatively speaking. Grace? Alright, well, the twins have been fed. One's yawning. Let's see if Mom walks him around the park to get him to sleep. That's going to be my prediction, Grace. Become a psychic. To predict what every person in this park is going to do next. This lady going to put some paper in the garbage for lunch. Check back, make sure she didn't leave anything. Lady with the twins is talking on the phone. Another lady with Tim Hortons is leaving. Actually, everyone's leaving right now. Maybe I've got BO. What is Legionnaire's disease? What Ontario residents should know after recent outbreaks. Fewer women having pap smears, Stats Canada finds. There's another fear thing. It's all fear. Fear and money. Scientists say it may be possible to protect aging brains from Alzheimer's with something. Measles spread quickly in rural Alberta areas that resisted vaccines. Or you mean that they chose to not take a vaccine because it's their human right? Fuck you. No wonder everyone hates the news. Well, that's from the New York Times. Wow. We all know how good they are. Bunch of lying cunts. West Nile virus detected in Prince Edward Country. Again, this is just so easy. You could just walk into a hospital, do a Freedom of Information Act request, find out what everyone's gone in for the last fucking week, and create 10 fear-based stories. Might have been a bad idea to read the news, Grace. It's getting me pissed off. AHS issues public alert for potential measles exposure in Edmonton region. Good. Everyone in Alberta gets measles, then Alberta's protected. Just like they are with rats. There's no rats in Alberta, Grace. You know why? Because you get rid of them all. Quite sure the comparison there, but maybe Grok can figure that out. Funding supports research on major health challenges. Actually, Grok, if you're listening, go through this entire thing and create a psychological profile of my comments and see if they're all batshit crazy or not. Please and thank you, Grok. Vaccination 1, school suspension 0. The health unit sent letters to the homes of high school students born in 2008 and 2009 who have not updated their immunization records. Parents are reminded students will be suspended on that day if their immunizations are not updated. I'll tell you one thing, Grace. My daughter did not get all of her immunizations. She just got the very basics. When the school sent me a letter like that, I sent them one back, basically saying she will never get another immunization ever again. If you don't want her to go to school, then I'll teach her at home. Fuck you, assholes. Okay, I didn't see the fuck you, assholes part. But did not force her to get immunized to go to school. And she was fine. And all the kids around her were fine. What a miracle. It's almost like a bunch of this is bullshit. And the human body can actually heal itself if it tries hard enough. Or wants to live. Canada likely to lose measles elimination status as outbreak continues. Ooh, who cares? Nova Scotia measles patients no longer contagious. Well, it didn't exactly work out the way I thought it would, Graces. I think there's only one of you, but Grace. Good. 6% left. Out of news, but I'll try my Google homepage. Try and get to an hour. Yeah, it's only 2 minutes. Got it. Some people work out for an hour a day. Guess my job is to talk for an hour a day. Scientists discover a viral cause of one of the world's most common cancers. NASA finds multi-billion-year-old coral on Mars. Key genetic differences found in people with chronic fatigue syndrome. Published with a Canadian company. Do you have a book to publish? Friesen Press can help. I do have a book to publish. Just can't get my fucking ass to write it. No guardrails. Study reveals ChatGPT's alarming interactions with teens. You already read it? Don't give a shit. I got a feeling ChatGPT would be better than most of the teens I hung out with. In fact, if ChatGPT existed back then, I probably would never left home. Especially if it would help me code. Yeah, I think that's about an hour, Grace. Quantum breakthrough enables scientists to reverse the flow of time. Let's leave it there for the day. Reverse the flow of time back when there's a bunch of toddlers in the park and it's way more interesting. would be a little bit interesting to write an article about the regulars in this park / library. The old Chinese guy that brings his grandson every single day for at least, I'd say, 2 to 4 hours. I normally come between noon, 2 p.m. Today I was here 11:30. It's been here since I've been here. What's his story? This guy that brings a white cat every day. Numerous people bring dogs, but I don't really pay attention to that because it's too boring. Well, the crows hate the cat, by the way, Grace. Talk to you tomorrow, Grace.